What is up, YouTube?
Hi.
Giving honor to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ first and foremost.
Always.
My name is Marcus.
I'm Christian.
And this is Marriage for Dummies
Reacts.
And today we got a request from our guy Corey Lewis Payne. And it's going to be behind every toxic man, there's often a toxic woman. What love is 2007. Okay, go ahead and like, subscribe, and we love you.
Ain't that the truth?
Why would you move out of the camera like I'm toxic?
Huh?
You toxic woman. Why would you do that? I'm just kidding. Here we go. Let's check it out.
You don't think I got feelings? You don't think I'm sensitive? Let me tell you something. I got more feelings in my left nut than you two schoolgirls put together. Here we go. Oh, I know. I know what they say about me. I know what they say about guys like me. They say all men are pigs. All men are dogs. All men are scum. And they talk their little asses off about what monsters we are. But they don't understand that they're the very ones that created the Frankensteins they abhor.
Frankenstein was a whore?
Leave my wife out of this.
Laugh all you want, but I'm serious. Every womanizer, every player, every guy juggling 3 broads at the same time is only doing so out of fear. Fear of being crushed by a woman. Because one day, back in the day, they weren't a player. They liked one girl, just one.
And they gave it up to her, didn't
And
they?
they gave it up to her. That's right. They gave it up to her because they're little romantics back then. And they gave it up to the girl they love. And what happened? They got rocked, or they got crushed, or they got destroyed, they got cheated on, or laughed at or something, and when they're finished picking up the little pieces of what was once their heart, you know what they said? Every single one of them made a vow.
Never to give it up again.
That's right, never to give.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yo.
Uh-oh.
Corey. All right. First, if you want us to react to a particular song or some content of your choosing, the best way to get us to do that is go into our description. We got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal links. Click on one of those, send a donation along with the name of the song or the content you want us to react to, and we'll hop right on that.
This is right up our alley, buddy.
Corey didn't want us to shut up on this video, did he?
No.
You wanted us to make this a long one. We're gonna keep it short.
It's like,
all right.
Let me give them a little something to talk about that they like.
Yeah, we've been talking about this in what video you see us talking about this in?
It was recent, I feel like.
Yeah, they had to be more than one. But yeah. Me and my wife, as we've been going through our stuff, we've been trying to figure out what came first, the chicken or the egg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, who did what first and what caused that? And essentially, it's the way that the market is. Yeah. It's the way the dating market is. It's the way the dating market goes. And also, one thing that we don't realize, we fail to realize, is that young ladies are already they have more access to men and to older men. So,
a lot sooner. Yeah,
a lot sooner than we do. We don't have access to like older women that are like looking at us at a younger age and trying to, you know what I'm saying, or possibly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's they entertain the older guy, you know what I'm saying, just because they, you know what I'm saying, you know how young ladies are, you know what I'm saying? It's they entertain a guy like that, and they get understanding on men, and they then take whatever that guy does to them, and then they date a guy of their age. Yeah. And then they and then they play it that way. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how it goes. And then
this dumb young boy that doesn't know anything yet. Let me just
Yeah. And then and that's pretty much where it,
because the older guy hurt me.
Yeah. The older guy, or I misunderstood what I did, how I left myself open for the older guy. Like I was just a young girl that shouldn't have been taken advantage of. Yes, this is true. And he's gonna go on and live his life. But if you never accept that you had a part in like dealing,
you played the game.
You tried and you lost.
I don't care how upset that this may make somebody. Yeah. You was in those chat rooms. Yeah. Don't even play with me. Yeah. You were in those chat rooms. You were on MySpace. You were doing all those things.
Yeah, maturing a little early.
Little too mature.
Yeah.
For what we should have been doing, kind of thing.
And,
you know
and boys, we don't do that. Like we don't have that.
You're
so
like,
we are green.
Don't even care until high school. Yeah. And then high school, we're like, we've been doing this since middle school. You weenies, you don't even know anything about anything.
Yeah. So
and then y'all get your heart broken, and then later on, when we're like, where all the good men at? You done heard them already.
Yeah. But then there are still men out there that will play the game all your life, but women don't choose those guys. They choose the guys that that other women are going to choose. So essentially, it's all right.
It's always a back and forth.
It's toxic on both sides.
Yeah.
But I'll say this: in this day and time, if women decide now, I mean, there ain't really much we can do as far as the man side is concerned. We can talk to the men, but the men are going to be men, and women are going to be women. And I think that I always like to blame the men. Okay, I like to blame men first, and I like to say we are the start of it. I will acknowledge that we are the start of falling into the stuff, but if women want us to start, men to start dealing with hurt women, like women who have been hurt, y'all gonna have to start settling for guys who will walk you through the stuff you've been through. Yeah. Like, you gotta start settling for these simps. Yeah. Like me, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start dealing with the guys who are really going to care and not going to treat you like you think you should be treated. Yeah. They're gonna treat you like the way you think you should be treated is like whatever you did in your past.
Go the other way when you're feeling like, but this bad boy over here, go the other way. Don't do it. Go that way. I'm telling you, but because that thing in you is only the devil. I'm telling you, because if anything, you're only going to get hurt worse. You're going to add more trauma. You're going to add more things that makes it harder for you to get into a relationship.
You just want to deal with bad guys so you can be right.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew he.
Yep. And deal with bad guys because you gave your body away, and then now you feel like you don't deserve anything more. Yeah. That's really the deep down root of what it is, men and women. Yeah. When you get down to the brass tacks of it all, as soon as you give that away, it's over. Like, until you walk back through all those things. And that's why God tells us to not do such, because those things stick with you and you bring it into your marriage, into your relationship.
But dude, the wildest thing with me that I never understood with women is how they can think they deserve the world and won't, at the same time, feeling like they don't deserve they don't deserve what they got. You know what I'm saying? It's wild, man.
Yeah, but it's all because of that.
Yeah, and man, it's not your job to try to figure that out. It's your job to get on your purpose, and then she'll, you know what I'm saying? You can keep an eye at her as you're on your purpose and deal with her and stuff like that, but make sure you are putting more stock in your purpose than you are the woman. You gonna know when a woman is gonna be there and she for you.
Yeah, because she's gonna follow you to the end of the earth. Yeah. That's how you know when it's the woman.
Don't get in your feelings
the
like
right
this.
Woman.
Don't get in your feelings and then start treating like ruining other guys' wives because you are in your feelings about one chick or what some chicks did to you in the past. Don't start ruining other. Come on, man. Like that's not a man thing to do. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let him talk.
We can go on and on. You know, Corey.
Yeah.
Corey's like, do a podcast. Yeah. No, I'm playing. No, we love you, Corey. But I want to know, what is this out of? A show, I'm assuming? I don't know. But anyways, let's get back to it, yeah?
What Love Is probably is a movie.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. Yeah, he got us doing movie scenes. That's what's up, man.
That is.
Give it up again. But now we're talking about the real bastards here, the guys that break hearts occupationally. Because believe it or not, originally those cats were the most beautiful and the most romantic of all. And you know what happened? They're the ones that got hurt worst of all.
Because you never get over it.
God, no! You never get over it. Yes, you recover, but you never get over it. And what happened? When they all recovered, you know what they all said? They all said, okay. I see, all right. If that's how it's gonna be, I can play that way too. So you see that we are all responsible for the cycle of the vicious circle.
So you're saying you're afraid?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I ain't never get my heart broken again like I did when I was 16.
But why? Why do people hurt each other like that? Why don't they just take care of each other's feelings? I mean, it's so easy.
Because people are selfish and they don't care. I mean, look, we've all done it, right? We've all been in that situation where we're with another woman, and we know what we're about to do is wrong. We know that if we do this thing, it's going to hurt somebody we care for so badly. And it'll ruin everything. I mean, everything. All the years of work that we put into it, in some cases, children, entire families. And yet we look, and we've got this young, hot piece of ass in front of us. And at that moment, we just throw everything away and we do it anyway. We do it anyway. We know it's going to kill our wife or a girlfriend or whatever, but we do it anyway. And that, my friends, is why we're all so up. Because we do it anyway. We're always thinking that the grass is always greener somewhere else and that the bigger, better deal is always right around the corner ready to present itself. And we forget what good friends we have right here. And that the grass is pretty nice right here. But we're not kind for the most part, are we? We're not strong, and we're certainly not wise, and so we throw away the people who are the most valuable to us. We waste them like we have them to waste, and you know, Sal, if you keep doing it, you're going to wake up one day, you're going to be old. Or you're going to be alone. Or worse than alone, stuck with some vacuous substitute fucking one-eyed stripper in your bed who you can't talk to, and so you want to put a fucking bullet in your head because you missed a couple truly great ones that you once had. Oh. And that you, threw away.
Whoa. So, yeah.
Yeah, he ate him up.
And that's what I meant by saying, hey, man. Okay? Like, don't do it. Like, don't play the woman's game. Yeah. Don't play her game, okay? Like,
because we don't mean to.
Yeah.
We don't mean it.
And it's a lot harder for a woman to get out of her feelings and do the right thing when she's really hurt than it is for a man. It's easier for you to do, so do the right thing to her. And even if, and next up is one thing that when they're expressing this stuff back and forth with this guy, the one thing they haven't experienced is marriage yet.
Yeah.
So, because God placed something in marriage that you can only get if you go through it. You know what I'm saying? You can only understand it, and you'll only understand that thing that he said, that even though you know you got something really good and you go and mess it up, it's because you're just dating them, and then you're not marrying them, and then saying, okay, I know that this person will stay with me no matter what, so now I'm going to return the favor of being there no matter what. So like, that's, once you do that, once you do that in front of God, there's something that God places in you and also shows you and helps you grow into, that you start to understand that you find there's this new feeling within that thing that you cannot get from being in a relationship that you can just walk out of. Okay, there's something you get from the commitment, but you have to do it in order to understand it.
And place God in the center of it. And it makes it a lot harder to you know, I don't know, it's the best way to move.
If y'all like us doing this, man, I speaking on this because this is our favorite stuff to speak on.
See, like we run it up this long, we don't even mean to. We just love this stuff. But God bless y'all. We love you. We'll see you in the next one.